About 25 for the high, 9 for the overnight low, and then tomorrow, about 35 degrees. Right now, on the phone, we're joined by Mr. Colin Ford from We Bought a Zoo.
Sounds pretty cold down there.
It is cold down here. Where are you? Where's home base for you?
Well, home base for me is in Los Angeles, but I'm actually in New York right now. So it's cold here as well.
No, probably not this cold, though. Or is it?
I don't know. It's heavy coat weather.
Okay, good. You got to get the heavy coat.
We're not snowing down here yet.
Okay. What are you doing out in New York? Just publicity for the film?
I'm doing some publicity, and then we have the premiere later tonight. So I'm really, really excited for that.
That's got to be so cool as a young actor. How old are you right now?
I'm 15.
15 years old, and you're getting to work with Matt Damon and Scarlett Johansson.
It's awesome. I mean, working with Matt was such an incredible experience. You know, he's such a nice guy, which was also made me feel so welcome on this huge set. And Scarlett, she's so beautiful and she's so hilarious as well. She has the funniest sense of humor ever. She's so funny.
That's got to be awesome. It's got to be a little weird. I was thinking about this earlier. Being how old were you when you did the film? When you first filmed it?
I was 14.
Okay, so you're 14 when you're doing it. That's kind of the age guys are maturing. They're becoming much more sexual and stuff. And then you have to work alongside the hottest woman in the world. That's got to be a little weird.
Well, I mean, I was definitely very professional and.
You never like crept up to her trailer and tried to peek through the windows or anything?
No, never. Not a peeping Tom, never. But, you know, she's so beautiful. She's so awesome to work with. She's a really great friend. So,
what's it feel like? You've done some projects before. I mean, obviously, you're a working actor, but nothing of this caliber. What's it like where you go to an audition, you hear that this is a movie with Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, you nail it, and they call and offer you the job? I mean, what's that feeling like to know that you're going to get to be in a movie that's going to be this big?
It's an incredible feeling. I was actually, the audition process was actually a really long one, and so finally getting a phone call from Cameron himself saying, that he wants to do this film with me was absolutely incredible. I was actually on my way to a Spanish tutor studying for semester finals, and he called me, and it was so funny. I mean,
you said my career is en fuego.
I turned to my mom and I said, Mom, do I still have to go?
Your mom can't boss you around anymore. It's like, Mom, go get some groceries. I got some business to take care of.
No,
I'm famous.
I would never treat my mom like that.
That's
ever.
good. That's good. Cameron Crowe, like you said, you got a call from Cameron. For people that don't know, I mean, he did Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Almost Famous, Jerry Maguire. I mean, Cameron Crowe's very, very well known.
Right.
So that's a cool opportunity all around to get to work with him, and of course with Matt and Scarlett.
Yeah, I was very familiar with Cameron's work before, and getting to work with him was just awesome. I mean, one of my favorite things that Cameron does, is that he wires music or wires speakers across his entire set for the day, and he'll play music to kind of set the mood for certain scenes, and it really gets you into this amazing mood and kind of sets the tone. It's incredible.
That's cool. What a cool thing to do. I mean, I would never have thought about that, but that's awesome. Also, tell people, for people that might have been like sleeping, in a cave or something for the past few months, the movie is We Bought a Zoo, and if somebody hasn't seen a trailer for it or something, tell people kind of the whole premise of the movie. It's based on a true story, right?
That's right. It's based on a true story, and what it is, it's about a single father who has kind of lost connection with his family, and so therefore he decides that it's time to reconnect, and in order to do that, he buys this kind of new rustic rundown house, and it kind of comes with a bit of a hitch, and that being a zoo and all its amenities. He has to take care of it. He has to, in order, and otherwise, if he doesn't, then these animals will be put down, and so he's kind of funding these animals' lives if you think about it.
That's cool. Did you get to do a lot of work with the animals, or did they send in a fake Colin?
No, it was awesome. I mean, we got to work with tons of small animals all the time. There were at least 4 or 5 species of animals running around, whether it was Crystal the capuchin monkey, who you may have seen in The Hangover or Night of the Museum.
You got to work with that capuchin?
That capuchin monkey, yeah. She was on set every day, always in my lap.
Did you make her smoke a cigarette, like in The Hangover?
Nope, we didn't. Nope, nothing like that.
Okay, good, because this is a family film.
This is a film for everyone. Everyone. This film has something for everyone, and you can take the entire family to see it, and it appeals to many different audiences, and I think it's releasing at a great time of year because this film really. It's a really joyful film, and I think people will appreciate that as an audience.
Yeah, I think I first saw the trailer for it a few months back, and I was just like, what a smooth movie. I mean, the based on a true story part, the casting looks crazy, having Cameron Crowe at the helm, and then the fact that it comes out around Christmas, I'm like, this movie's just going to be a smash.
Yeah, it was incredible to get to work on.
What's Christmas like for you, Colin? We're talking to Colin, by the way, who plays Matt Damon's son in We Bought a Zoo. What do you do for Christmas every year?
I always go back to Tennessee to visit my family. That's where both sides of my family's from, so in Knoxville, and so we have a blast down there, and every Christmas that's kind of where I am. Very cool.
What's life like now that you've got this film? I'm sure. Do you go to a normal school?
Yeah, I do. I go to a normal school. I hang out with my friends, and they don't treat me any differently, which is awesome because I was good friends with them before, so I appreciate to kind of them being who they always were with me, which is awesome. And
except for now, when you guys go out to dinner together, they all look at you to pay the bill. They're like, "Dude, you're in a movie, Colin."
I mean, I don't really. I mean, they're the same. They pay for their own stuff, and that's not really who I am.
Yeah. What about ladies though? I gotta imagine that now. I mean, you're a good look. I almost said decent looking. You're a good looking young man already, and then with this fame, I've got to imagine that the girls are just throwing themselves at you.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And you know what? I appreciate girls who, no matter what, who they're meeting, they're just who they are, because that's really what it's all about in personality and kind of just kind of being who you are, because in the future when people get married and stuff, you do spend the rest of your life with that one person, so you want to make sure that you know each other so well, and that you guys can, no matter what, be yourself around each other. So that's really important.
Good point. You're ready to get married. I'm saying that right now. You should get married.
Not yet.
16.
Not yet.
16's your year, Colin. What's coming up after We Bought a Zoo? I know you got some other stuff in the cooker there.
I just finished a movie called Disconnect out here in New York about a couple weeks ago with Alexander Skarsgård and Jason Bateman and Frank Grillo. So that'll be a cool one for 2012. And so I'm kind of just riding this really cool zoo roller coaster through the new year. And then we'll see what's up next after the new year.
Very cool. Do you get to? I always wonder when you work with somebody like a Matt Damon. Obviously, you probably got pretty close with him on the set. Do you guys keep in touch after the film?
Yeah.
Like, does he shoot you texts and stuff? And
yeah, I mean, we talk back and forth, and I was actually in Vancouver shooting something after we finished We Bought a Zoo, and he happened to be shooting something up there as well. So we met up for dinner a couple times, and we've seen each other a couple times after the film, and we were reunited for the fall season while doing press down here in New York. So
very cool. I'm going to say I always try to help people out, like when their career's hitting that next level, but they're not totally like a household name yet. I always try to throw a suggestion out to take it to the next level. And I'm going to say, if you want the whole world to know who Colin Ford is, especially with this movie coming out, I think you need to get somebody at one of the celebrity magazines to start the rumor that you and Scarlett Johansson are dating. I think if Scarlett Johansson's dating a 15-year-old, like, it would be big news. Everybody would know who you are, and that, I think, would just take the career to a whole new level.
I can wait 3 years. I can wait.
Right. We'll see if you can wait, my man. I'm going to start that rumor right now. I'm going to send out some emails. It's going to be good for you. Don't say, uh-oh. Trust me. You'll go like, man, thank you to that Big J in Montana. He blew me up, man. We Bought a Zoo is the movie. It looks awesome. A bunch of great people attached to it, and go check it out. It opens December 23rd. It's going to be a great Christmas film, and you can go see Colin Ford playing Matt Damon's son in the film. Colin, it's been great talking to you, man. And
great talking to you, too.
Thanks for taking the time, and best of luck with everything, with all the new films and the love life and getting a car and all that, man. Have a good one.
Thanks so much.
See you, Colin.
Too. Bye.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.